was here when he said that, and I just couldn't help but chuckle. I would submit to you, Mayor, that if in fact a commuter rail station is planned near here, you want something with a little bit higher density in this area to promote the utilization of that commuter rail.
Mm-hmm.
Commissioner Jacobs.
Thank you, Mayor. But at the same time, we also look for quality development, not necessarily expensive development, but the kind of development that fosters community pride. I know this has been an issue for most of the commissioners. Commissioner Fernandez, you've been very outspoken on that issue, and you don't have to have expensive, you don't have to have tile roofs to have community pride. The explanation of the other development with painted on shutters does give me cause for some concern. I would hope that there's something in our development standards that would require that whatever type of development you build here be of the caliber that the people that move in, whatever their income level, you know, feel that they want to maintain it. So I don't think that those are unreasonable.
And the homes in that other development, by the way, they were the developer, not the builder, but the homes in that development are very nice homes.
I haven't been there, and I'm not speaking personally. I just, some of the comments that I heard, and I thought, you know, we've made the mistake as a county government over the years of approving developments that just weren't designed to work very well. Single car garages and...
Well, and I submit to you that that other development, which is a gated community, very nice community, is not one of those developments. I would also suggest to you, Commissioner, that I could go to the most expensive of developments in our community and find one small item that is not to people's likings. And if the painted on shutters is an issue in that development, I submit to you that that's not a developer's failure to not have forethought that someone might have a painted on shutter.
Yeah,
it's impossible to think of every issue.
You don't need to become defensive. I was being more critical of us, intended to be anyway, that we just need to make sure that we have good standards in place so that citizens, when we approve development, don't need to, I mean, there will always be people that are unhappy about things, but there are some things that get raised from time to time that are legitimate and that we have an obligation to address. Regarding your representation that the property on the north, I was intrigued with that too when I saw this plan, what was going to happen up there, and why not just leave that in its single-family zoning status? You said you're going to keep it as open space, and I know you to be a man of your word, but I also recognize that over time the property will change hands. We've had several items today in your district, subdivision approvals, where the citizens are not happy with, frankly, they're not happy with the zoning. And it's too late for us at this point to change that. The zoning on this is going to become PD multifamily on the north part. So I guess I'm looking to you to understand why not either just keep this out of your zoning request or zone it as open space so that we're not, I won't probably be around when that comes through, but so that a future board isn't in the predicament of saying, you know, it complies with our subdivision regulations, there's nothing we can do, they're asking for multifamily, it's zoned multifamily, we're putting multifamily. And these folks go, I remember being in this chambers, and these folks said there wasn't going to be anything there. You're no longer representing them, somebody else owns the property. So what can we do with to honor that representation? That